Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. I am Gorilla Monsoon, here with Samoeus and with the Jackal. And today on NXT, we're going to see the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings on stake here today when Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler take on the team of Nikki Cross and AJ Lee. Well, Gorilla Monsoon said we do know back in the day that AJ Lee and Lexa Bliss won the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings before Nikki Cross came to the TWF. You know. Well, that's right, Samoa says. By the time Nikki Cross got there, that team was done. And Nikki Cross and AJ Lee ended up winning the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings for the first time together. They can do it again here today. Well, I hope so, the Jackal says. I truly hope so, because at the end of the day, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and Ronda Rousey have been being both, very harmful TWF Women Tag Team fighters, the Jackal says, and I like them. They're both former skilled fighters, now skilled wrestlers, formerly in UFC, now in WWE now. Alright, so first off, I just want to say that AJ Lee and Nikki Cross, you both think you're going to become the two-time TWF Women's Tag Team fighters. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. Ronda Rousey says. Well, that's right, Shayna Baszler said. That's not going to happen at all. I mean, what's going to happen is that we're going to beat you. Shayna Baszler says. And Ronda Rousey said, we're going to beat you bad. Alright, this is for the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings. First, they are the team of AJ Lee and Nikki Cross. And they are the TWF Women Tag Team fighters, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. And first off, what's going on here? Gorilla Monsoon says Shayna Baszler, if I'm saying her kid name right or not, is striking Ronda Rousey and squeezing her out, Gorilla Monsoon said. And I thought these two had a bond going back to their UFC days, Gorilla Monsoon said. Well, you would think that, but the truth is I guess they don't, Samoa says. I don't know what's going on, the Jackal says. Nikki Cross and AJ Lee don't know what's going on. The match keeper doesn't know what's going on. And now AJ Lee's gonna do it. Is going to tag in Nikki Cross so Nikki Cross can take the upside on it, the Jackal says. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winners and the new TWF Women Tag Team Fighters, AJ Lee and Nikki Cross. AJ Lee and Nikki Cross are now the new TWF Women Tag Team Fighters, Gorilla Monsoon says, here today on NXT. And that's going to leave Ronda Rousey with one asking thing. Why did Shayna Baszler shift on her, Gorilla Monsoon says. I don't know, Samoa says. Ronda Rousey probably doesn't even truly, know why her good friend and teammate over the years, Shayna Baszler, shifted on her. Well, I guess we'll seek out, the Jackal says, because we all know. Guess we'll seek out, and we know Ronda Rousey isn't happy. She doesn't have any on-look for anyone in the skilled wrestling business, or anyone in the skilled fighting business either, the Jackal says. She thought it was her and Shayna Baszler against the world. I guess that was not true, the Jackal says. And AJ Lee and Nikki Cross only one sense of that betrayal. sense of that double shift. Would you stop? Gorilla Monsoon says. So now you're saying that their win is besmirched and doesn't reckon with you? Because Shayna Baszler shifted on Ronda Rousey, Gorilla Monsoon says. I guess that's what he's saying, Samoa says. Alright, I'm Michael Cole. Alright, Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Ronda Rousey here today on it. I'm going to talk with Shayna Baszler here today on NXT about why she shifted on Ronda Rousey. Alright, Shayna Baszler, why'd you do what you did? I'll tell you why, Michael Cole. Because unlike Ronda, I truly have onlook for the skilled wrestling business and skilled wrestlers, which I became. You see, I had to work many years in UFC and sundry other skilled fighting businesses, and then I had to work hard to get into skilled wrestling business, you know. And I was in sundry skilled wrestling businesses even before that, before I got to WWE. Then you have, or the TWF, you got Ronda Rousey, who never truly had any onlook for anyone or anything. Not for the World Games, which she did alright in. Not for the folks in UFC, which she had no onlook for. No onlook for the folks in WWE, which she has no onlook for. And I'm not going to let her besmirch it. You see, so many former skilled fighters, either from UFC or whatever, who come in, become skilled wrestlers and come to WWE, they either shame skilled wrestlers for not beating themselves up truly like we skilled fighters do, almost if that makes a fighter greater than a wrestler. Give me a break. Ronda Rousey comes from that side of thinking. She thinks that, that she was a former UFC fighter, so that makes her greater. And somehow she thinks that her being a WWE wrestler now is now beneath her. That she besmirched herself. Me being a former UFC fighter, now WWE wrestler, I have no shame. I onlooked my time as a UFC fighter. I onlook my time as a WWE wrestler, and I have onlook for both the skilled fighters and the skilled wrestlers. And I'm not going to let her think that that's the same, that I believe or think the same way, because I don't. And it's true, I didn't win all the winnings that she won when she was in UFC and in WWE. It's true. But you know what? At least I had onlook for the skilled wrestling business. At least I put in my time to get to where I was at. Unlike her, didn't have to do any of that shit. And she thinks she's going to make me, she thinks that, and she gonna besmirch me, make me feel ashamed of being a skilled wrestler when I was a former skilled fighter. No, that's not me. Well, that's my talk with that's my talk with Shayna Baszler. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Shit. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Shayna Baszler here today on NXT. And that's all the time we got here for NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, for Samoas and the Jackal. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Might.